Hey guys, it's Sean here again. I'm here to tell you guys about a podcast that I do with my buddy Aaron. He's the host, and I'm his co-host. I'm his Robin to his Batman, I guess. Except I look way better in tights. Um, but go ahead and listen to our new podcast, Our Corner. We talk about a bunch of different subjects affecting all types of like walks of life regarding social media, regarding pop culture, and everything in between. We might even sneak in a few countdowns in there. I don't know. You have to tune in. Welcome back here to the tornest of reels.
Yep.
I am Sean. I'm Sean anyway.
Bitch.
So today we're actually reviewing The Strangers Chapter 1. We watched it last night. Andy, what did you think?
Hilarious.
So great. It was the best
Hilarious.
thing. No, it wasn't actually. It was actually, as far as scary movies go, it wasn't as scary what I thought it was. More, it was a good slasher. I'll even put it in that category. I'll keep it as a good slasher movie. But I wouldn't say horror.
But okay, so comparing to all the scary movies that have come out that are fucking garbage, this is a really good movie.
Yeah,
compared
this
to
was
them.
really good. I was actually really surprised. Chick was decent. No boob. Sad, but
They
whatever.
didn't show any tits, bro. I was
At
like,
all.
hey, yo.
I'll even take the creepy one with the mask.
All right.
Like that's fine.
Right.
Was it a guy? Or was
Huh?
it a girl?
Who?
The one with the mask. Was it? It was a girl, right?
It was a girl,
I was,
dude.
okay, I'm not tripping.
Two
That's
girls and one guy.
fine. Yeah, one of them was like for sure over 18.
Two girls and one cup. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
What?
What?
Don't bring that back up.
Like what?
I don't need that memory. So, no boobs. So if you're a boobs guy, don't.
There was like a half sex scene, and I was like, bruh.
It wasn't even half sex scene. Dude had fucking asthma attack midway through.
Right.
He's like the Hulk. You can't get your fucking blood pressure over 200.
Swear, dude.
Except he goes limp. Anyway,
Weak.
so as we were watching this, we couldn't help noticing a lot of similarities to the very first Strangers, which is fine. I like the fact that they used
Oh,
the
I
tropes.
loved the first. Yeah.
The Tamra scene where the girl knocks on the fucking door.
Right.
I love that scene. How did you feel about the actual Strangers, the killers, as opposed to the first movie?
I like the first
the
movie
second one.
better. I like the first movie better, in my opinion, because they were more psychologically tormenting Liv Tyler, which is the person in the first one.
Yeah, it was the main character in the first
is the
one.
main character in the first one. They were mentally tormenting her, and in this one, they really didn't do anything.
Right. They kind of
They kind of glossed over the psychological, yeah.
shit. Like the psychological shit was more for us because we could see that he was there,
Right.
that he was in the background, that he was this, that he was in the corner watching her shower.
But they
or
were
whatever.
fucking up Liv Tyler in the movie.
Yeah.
Like there was little things that where you were like, "Fuck, dude!" Like
Yeah.
her charger was cut in half. Her phone was thrown in the fire.
Right.
The fire detector was on the floor originally and gets placed back on the chair. Shit like that. Like she knows that there's someone in the house.
Right. And you can see even in the background, you see the strangers moving stuff.
Yeah.
Like you see him that he's kind of like in the background, and then all of a sudden he'll like move something and then like
Yeah.
walk away. Like, but you don't see that in this movie.
Right, and you don't see it that much in this movie.
So some of those tropes I know that are missed by like just overall review. We saw that there was a bunch of people that were complaining about the fact that they didn't do a lot of the psychologicals, which I kind of get.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like it was more straight to the point with the killing. It was like just kill.
Well, yeah, but it's
just kill.
okay. They made it more a slasher movie when this was supposed to be
right,
like a thriller. I
like
guess.
a more psychological thriller.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which the original Strangers to me was the best way to do the Strangers because it was more psychological than anything.
I feel like they're trying to just reinvent the wheel with themselves with the movie. So what's the easiest way to do it? Slasher. Slasher secure, safe. you can just kill a bunch of people and it's done.
But
over
they
and
missed
over again.
one key thing of slasher movies.
What?
The tits. How you gonna miss the tits?
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Or like
Ask
the
them. They're probably
or like
with you too.
or like the teenage parties. Like have something like that, dude.
Pause.
What?
Parties. Why do it gotta be teenage? Why do you gotta make it creepy with that mustache?
Because they bitch.
Like
I'm not talking about like teenagers like 15, bro. I'm talking about like 18-year-olds.
you're already on the list because of that stash, bro. Like
Hey.
you want to keep pushing it.
My stash says I've been in porn. What of it?
You've been naked, not important, naked
Whatever.
on camera.
Whatever.
Doesn't necessarily mean
Whatever.
porn. There's a
Don't
lot
worry-
of other.
Don't
bondage
worry.
shit
Don't
that
worry
you can be
about my
with.
life. What about yours?
That's gross, man.
That's gross. Wash your hands.
Just wash your hands, dog. No, but in reality, with the tropes that they did, I think that if they're reinventing the wheel, which I think is what they're doing with this franchise, I think that the slasher way was the easiest way, best way to go about it. Because otherwise, you end up having a bunch of other things that you end up missing. You end up missing inconsistencies with the movie.
Right.
You maybe you didn't place the same thing in the same place when it cut back to it. So then all of a sudden you miss that, and you know what I mean.
Right.
There's more chances to like mess up, but I think the slasher way was a great way to approach it.
I
in my
disagree. I disagree. I think the psychological torment is what got me addicted to those movies. The
Yeah.
second one, the second of the trilogy, because there's 3 of them now. The second of the trilogy was terrible. Was fucking. They made it too slashery. They did a whole camp scene. It was
Yeah, and
bad.
they made the primary guy an idiot.
And then like 2 of the strangers died. Like no, they didn't. But whatever. It's cool. But the second one was fucking atrocious. Let's get that one out of there. I don't even count that. The first one though, that is what drew me to the strangers. They were so, it was so great.
Yeah.
Everything. And then Liv Tyler was just an idiot in that movie.
For legal rights and stuff, they weren't able to say this, but it's actually based on one of the killers in Oregon. I can't remember exactly what highway he was named after, but it's one of those serial killers that's named after a highway, and they would actually go into the woods and kill people along the highway. So if you were along the highway, or if your house happened to be along the highway,
They're
You're
still
pretty much dead.
they're still doing it. The strangers.
I think they caught the actual killer. But at the time he was
They
like,
caught one of the females. The male and the female, because there's 3. That is the true story. There is 3 of them. There's 3 of them, and they caught one of the girls. I think it's supposed to be the blonde chick that they catch because she's like inexperienced.
I didn't hear about that. I thought it was based on one of the
No,
famous
no.
serial killers that is.
No,
that is
the
highways.
actual story was based on literally the first movie.
Yeah.
The first movie was based on like everything was based on the true story, based on what the girl actually went through.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
actually based on.
it's literally like the strangers. Shit like that happened. They made it more scary, of course,
Yeah,
right? But
I'm sure they took a lot of liberties with those movies.
right. But
The crux, it's inspired.
the
by
crux
how
of
they
it
do
is there was 3 people wearing masks. One of them did have a potato sack and everything like that. It was a real thing.
Why you gotta assume that it's a potato? Why can't you hold onions in that bitch?
Okay,
That's
you want to know why?
racist.
You want to know
That's
why?
racist.
No, you want to know why?
No,
I
that's
say
racist.
no, because if you put an onion bag over your head, you're gonna be crying all the time, pepper spray and shit. Nah,
What if he likes pain, bro? What if he's just into that shit?
makes sense.
Like, I mean, he's into other shit. He's into the sack. Anyway, so what didn't you like about
Kill
this
yourself.
movie?
Just kill yourself.
So what didn't you like about this movie? Not trope wise, not genre wise, like that. Like actual things in the movie that you're like, oh, you didn't need to add that, or you didn't need to put that in there, or you didn't include that.
The thing that I didn't like that they didn't include,
Mhm.
was that you couldn't hear the footsteps of the strangers.
What do you mean?
They're in a log cabin,
Mm-hmm.
and in the movie you see that it's a raised cabin, so every step you're gonna hear.
Yeah, because there's supposed to be a crawl
Right.
space underneath. It's
There's supposed to be a crawl space underneath, so you're
Yeah.
gonna hear the noise.
Right.
So what I don't like is that they didn't add the footsteps. Like it would have made it more like psychologically, fucking fucked up. When you can like she's sitting there like showering and she can hear the footsteps.
Yeah, they did.
you
That
know
was
what I mean?
that was something that was inconsistent to me because they didn't. You couldn't hear the footsteps of them moving, but when they were trying to be just as quiet and we were under like in the scene that where they're underneath the crawl space,
They're making the
could-
most noise.
they're stomping in the fucking
right.
above. Like you can hear it, like it's like ka-pa, pa, 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 like crazy. And I'm like, so you don't have them when they're walking around the house regularly, but when we're in the crawl space, it's like movie theater loud.
Right.
Movie theater loud. The fucking steps that they're taking, it's like, come on, man. Like,
And
be more consistent with that.
that's such a that's such a good thing to add in movies. Like if you're gonna do like a scary movie, okay, you have things in the background that are playing. Remember that game PT that we used to play?
Yeah.
All right, that where you how you heard shit in the background and it's not even there.
Yeah.
That shit that is the shit that will fuck you up mentally.
You know what they also should have had? They also should have had this cross, and I never see this really in movies, where they have the cross of what is imaginary to you and what's real.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you hear footsteps and you're like, okay, cool, and then all of a sudden you're like, did I hear it again? Did I hear this again? What is that a new noise? You know, like where you start imagining yourself because you're going into panic.
Mm-hmm.
To have that, I've never seen that really added into the movie, which I think is a big downfall on a lot of like directors and shit.
Right.
Because you're not adding that, which is a big psychological factor that people have already in general. You know what I mean?
Right. Like in the movie, she sees the girl with the big eyes, right? The fucking huge ass eyes.
Yeah.
What I would have done if I was the director is have the bitch, the main character,
The bitch.
have the
bitch.
have the bitch go around the house, right, and randomly see her, like, cause that guy, the cabin owner in the movie, if you haven't seen it yet, watch it. In his closet, he has a bunch of
He
masks.
has a bunch of masks.
Like, have her mask there,
Yeah.
and then have her see it and be like, what the fuck, like, the hell? And they're like she's looking around, like in the mirror, she sees the mask, and she turns around and it's gone.
Because like the plot holes also bothered me in that movie, where he's like, oh, is this what happened? And he's like moving. He's like, did you smoke? Oh, you must have seen the fucking clown in the background. It's like,
What a gaslighting bitch.
you shouldn't have done that. What you should have done is that they should have done it, or the director should have done it this way. When he's like looking in the room, all of a sudden he sees a mask on the bed. It's like, did you see this?
Yeah.
Maybe is that what you saw?
Is that what
And
you
you-
do? Look, it's for Halloween.
Look, it's
bro.
for Halloween, and have him put it on or whatever,
Right.
and then like later in the scene, you just have the girl in the background just.
Yeah. Every 5 seconds, just randomly. She's like looking, she's watching TV or something, and then pop out.
Better
And
scene.
then pop back in.
Better scene. You see him put it back down and then laugh, and then they move, and then all of a sudden behind him you just see the fucking the mask go whoop whoop, and then it's the person that put it back on
Mhm.
already, and they're just walking behind him.
Mhm.
Like that would be way better. See, give me
And
money.
that-
Give me
and
money.
That's what
I'll
I
make
said.
movies
And that's
fun.
what I said about the First Stranger.
Fuck these guys.
And
I'll
that's
make
what I
it
said
fun.
about the First Stranger that I like. In the First Stranger, Liv Tyler's going through, like, she's already fucking freaked out because
Right.
you know the girl's knocking and shit. But she's walking around and you can see the main character, the main stranger, the guy with the potato sack. He's walking behind her and then hides, and then he walks behind her and you can see him looking at her.
You're
while
like,
she's
bitch,
doing
run!
shit. Like, turn around, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, those were the things that needed to be in this movie because that's what made the strangers.
Yeah.
Because they were fucking you up, not only killing you, but like psychologically, you were like, where the fuck are they? How many
bro.
are there? Where are they?
The first movie had me louder than all the minorities in the
Right.
fucking theater. I was being hushed by every mama.
Right.
Like it was crazy, bro.
Hushed
It was
by
nuts.
every mama.
Everybody. Doña Julia over here and fucking Zion's mom on the other side. Like everyone was fucking shutting me up, bro.
But I'm
everyone.
saying that's why I didn't like. So I didn't like that they didn't add the footsteps to the fucking movie
To make it that extra
to make
effect.
it that extra.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
Like he sits like okay, like she in the scene she's playing piano, right? And it's a good ass piano fucking sequence and everything like that.
Yeah.
He ends up sitting behind her and listening to her play just to be creepy, right? And there's a huge mirror there, and like if she looks up, you can see him,
Yeah.
right? So and he's like rocking on a rocking chair. Like, why didn't you add the rocking chair noise?
Yeah. Well, because
Or
if she
why
would have
didn't-
turned around, he would have been there.
Not necessarily, because you could over the piano, you're not gonna hear anything, but you can hear it lightly. So she
And
could
then
be
have him
playing.
get up and you hear it really loud, and she turns
Yeah,
around
and
and
then
it's like,
and the rocking chair is just moving, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
Like, have it be like scary shit.
That's bold though. That the guy from The Stranger would sit down and listen to the piece. Like, what if you're like an emotional musician, like person, like me, like you hear a chord and I'm over here like,
Right.
like I would be just dying midway through, just trying to kill her to be like,
No, but when I see, but like
your
see,
arpeggio in the third measure, remarkable.
but see, like
Remarkable.
on the flip side though, I don't know how she didn't turn around. When I play piano, I'm fucking Stevie Wonder up in this bitch.
Yeah, bro,
I'm
you
like,
can't even get the mic, bro. You're
No.
like Ray Charles. It's everywhere.
for
dog.
real, dude. Like I'm looking everywhere, bro.
You doing the mess around off the keyboard. You know what I mean? Like, out that way, dude.
for real, dude. Like, how did you not turn around? Like,
bro.
but how do you not look up? Like, I look everywhere when I'm playing, bro. I look everywhere. I'm fucking
You look like a fucking epileptic,
Yeah.
bro. You look like Michael J. Fox playing that piano. Just, you know,
for real,
it's
dude.
fucking. Okay, I'm sorry, but no. Back to the Stranger Things. The plot hole still killed me, bro. Like, okay, how are you gonna give us two main characters? One that's a vegan, first of all.
Vegetarian. But
Whatever.
either
It's just
way.
as bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Love you all veggies,
Eh.
hearts. Anyway, but vegan hearts for sure. But anyway,
No GMO.
no GMO, all natural, organic. Anyway, the point is you have one that's a vegetarian, so already low on iron.
Yeah. Death.
Already you're dying. Like you have anemia by default.
Right.
And then the other person has asthma.
When he put Sean, when he pulled out the inhaler, bro, I was like,
Insta death. Insta
I
death.
was like, well,
You
he's
automatically
gone.
died. You automatically died before the black guy in this movie because
Right.
you are handicapped. Like,
right.
bruh.
Right.
Like he pulled out the inhaler. I was like, no, you didn't give me a main character that has an
But
inhaler.
it was pointed out to me though. That he was smarter than a lot of other like scary movies. Cause he was like, "No, this is a scam, bro. This is thumbs up.
He knew. He
Thumbs
knew.
up."
He had that tickle in the tip of his dick that was like,
Right.
nah, this is a problem.
His balls quivered a little bit, just like
I don't know that much about the anatomy of him, but I'm just saying that there was that little tickle that you're just like, nope. That's a problem. That's a problem right there because that guy looks sus. But you know what? On the flip side, if that guy's really innocent, he's just sitting there like, I ordered BMW parts. Someone gonna pay me, because
right. And they never show up, and I would have been like, "Hey, yo, I'm out like $3,000."
yeah,
Like,
and that's just for a bolt. Like, not to mention the rest of the goddamn repair. Like,
let me ask you a question: does he end up keeping the car then? Because the guy's dead. You got a new car.
I mean, I would just put it in the garage and be like, no, I ain't seen them.
Yeah,
folks.
I ain't
Like,
seen nothing, dude.
I got a new touch.
Yeah.
Like fucking push to start car. I almost
Yeah.
said touch to start.
Touch the
What a
start.
fucking idiot.
Where do you touch it? Do you touch it inappropriately?
You touch it
You
everywhere.
monster.
You BMW molester, you
Yeah,
bitch.
for real. It was innocent.
But they gave us a main character with asthma.
Mhm.
I almost said autism. Asthma.
Autism.
They give it to us with asthma. She's vegetarian. And then on top of that, she smokes weed. So she's already paranoid. And if she's like any other bitch that smokes weed, it's like in between all the stabbing and everything, you're kind of enjoying it a little bit because it's kind of like titillating you. Like, I'm just saying, most girls get horny with weed. That's why I don't even suggest it to you. Because who knows?
Yeah, who knows, dude?
You might
Who
just be
knows?
on one that day. No, but
Must just be hard as fuck, dude. Tootsie roll and everything, bro.
full Tootsie Roll.
Full Tootsie roll, bro.
But
I got a Rolos in my pants right now, man.
I got at least half a Rolo. Vertically, though. Vertically.
But I'm not talking about like the long Tootsie roll. No, like the little ones, you know.
The ones that you get for Halloween that you're
Yeah.
just like, bitch, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
like
this?
I don't want that shit, bro. Or like the Whoopers, bro. You know, or the Whoppers, whatever they call.
Whoppers? There's
Whoopers,
only
Whoppers.
one O.
I don't
Wait,
know.
no.
Dude. There's
There's two
two.
O's.
There's two.
It's Whooper.
It's Whooper.
It's
yeah.
Whooper.
Bitch, I know what I'm talking
See,
about.
that
I'm
and-
fat.
That and Tootsie Roll's like the light skin of candy.
Right. And no, and it's not even no that and Milk Duds. Who the fuck eats Milk
That's like the
Duds?
Drake of candy.
Right. Milk Duds is like the Kanye West. Why are you there?
Yeah, why are you there? You're just crazy. You're
Yeah.
just being there crazy.
You're just there crazy and
That
shit.
and Heath bars are
Who the
just,
fuck eats Heath?
Dan.
Besides Dan,
Dan.
he's a 62-year-old man. We understand.
and that's why he's no, just kidding. That's why he's not here because of the Heath bars.
the Heath
But no,
bars,
that's not
it
it.
just clogs his arteries.
So, so with the strangers, we go through the whole sequence, and this guy could not be more like weak.
Right.
The guy and the girl could not be more like just the most horrible fucking main character.
In terms of new generations, he is so beta.
okay, Andrew Tate, calm
Right?
down. Wait, it's Tate, right?
I don't
It's
know,
Tate,
dude.
right? It's Tate, right?
Andrew Tate, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Andrew Taint.
Tate. Dude, I don't remember. I don't pay attention to that shit. Anyway,
I don't either.
but so he opens the door and the silhouette's there, and he's like, "Is Tamara there?" And he's like, "Nah, bitch." And she like leaves. It's like, bro, go after her.
Right.
Like, go after her. Like, if someone knocks on your door and your light is on, and you realize the light is off, don't answer it. I hate how midway through the movie they're like, we should lock the doors.
And they had a window
Tell
open.
me, you're telling me that you had a window open and the doors were unlocked and you have these people in the fucking house? Where do you
Right.
How are
where
you
do
a person?
How do you survive?
How have you made it this far?
Right. How do you survive in lifetime?
Drop my X-wing, bro.
Bitch.
It's not mine, but it still means the same.
No, it don't.
Bitch. Anyway, so you have that. And then this dude, after he goes through everything, he gets stuck to a point where the guy from the strangers is like literally barreling him with his truck, which, by the way, if you've ever needed a proof that Chevys are way better than fucking Ford,
First of all,
that is a great car.
That truck that he slams him into, it was a Ford.
Oh, it's a Ford?
It's a Ford.
I take that back. Ford.
It literally says.
Never mind.
It literally says in the grill, big bold letters, Ford.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see the grill with the fact that it was ramming into the guy's face every 4 minutes.
No, but no, hold on, no. You could, because the guy fucking pops the fucking Fast and the Furious, right? And then like stops and just sits there for a minute.
He goes from fucking, I almost said Brian O'Connor, but I don't think that's his name.
No, he didn't wrap around a tree.
Damn.
But he did.
Fuck.
He does like a Tokyo Drift type shit, right? And he ends up facing the road, right? The open road. He ends up facing it, and he just sits there.
And the guy turns on his lights, and you were like,
Yeah, and the guy
Okay,
turns on the
go.
light, and he goes, and he looks at it, and he goes, ah, and then fucking gets smashed.
I don't think you needed to scream that loud, my guy. I'm
Right.
like 2 feet away from you, dog.
Right,
I'm right here.
right.
Inside voice, my guy. I'm over here like,
Geiger.
I'm over here bleeding from my ear and shit, dude.
But no, but he just looks at the Ford. The guy turns on the light, says hi to him, and then rams the fuck out of him. Like, hey, if I was a girl, I'd be like, hey, why aren't you going?
Hey, bro, you're on drive. Just press it. Like, the fuck? It's not even manual. It's a
not
Jeep
even-
Cherokee from, like, the fucking early 2000s. Just step on it,
That
bitch.
shit's automatic, bro. Why are you just chilling here?
You ain't even got the fucking engine, like that new thing that they have where the engine dies when you hit a stoplight.
Right.
And then you don't even have that.
You don't,
It's
you don't even have that fucking yank that bitch.
like, I understand that Grand Cherokee has, like, problems and shit, but not that many.
Right.
Like, it'll still
I know.
operate.
And then when he gets slammed the first time, the car was still running. Like, after the first ram, he backed up. You could have just kept going.
Yeah, bitch had to stretch and then go, oh, the car doesn't work. Yeah, after 8 times that it was hit, of course not. But after the first 3, you could have, like, made it. If you would have scooted up literally a millimeter, like literally a drop, you would have solved all your problems. The car would have still ran, your leg wouldn't have gotten pinned, and you would have been able to leave. Like, but you chose not. Like,
No,
why?
not only that. So when his leg gets pinned, right, he's hitting the car door with the shotgun. Like, if the shotgun's not going to go off again,
Yeah,
while aiming at the other bitch.
yeah. You're aiming at your girlfriend, and you're just like, no, you're going to blow her face off.
That's death. That's not gun safety.
Yeah, at all. Like, at all, bro. Point your muzzle the other way. Like, what the fuck is
Right.
wrong with you?
I was like, what the fuck? And then the windshield's cracked, so he tries to hit it with the gun again. I was like, hey, your feet are free, bro. Kick
Yeah.
it with your feet.
Just kick it with your feet, guy. Just get out of there. Get out the same way the girl got out there. And he's like, no. I'm like,
Right,
oh my
that door
God.
was open. I don't
No, the
Oh,
door
okay.
wasn't open. She climbed out the window. But it was like a big gap. Like,
Right.
you and I could get through there.
right, and it wasn't even a big tree.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a tree. It was like a fucking fern, bro. Just
Like,
tip that bitch over. Just walk
that shit was a
over it.
weed plant at most.
It was a weed plant at most.
For real, dude.
Like, I don't understand. I was like, bro, just go. Like,
No, okay, so
what are you
we've been
doing?
ragging on the guy for a minute. Let me take a break. Let's talk
Because
about
we're about to start back up here. in a
We're
minute. Hang
about
on.
to start back
We're
up in
not
a minute.
done.
I'm gonna go to the girl. Hey yo, bitch?
Why were you in underwear and a shirt the whole time that they were attacking you?
No, time the fuck out. Time the fuck out. Give me a hand real quick. Give me a hand. You feel this shit? You
Yeah, I can
this
feel that
Yeah,
shit.
Okay, cool, bet. So she's
Oh, damn.
she's underneath the crawl space, right? And they're crawling like hand and knees, bro, hand and knees, right? You can feel that, right? You go like that, you can feel it,
Yeah.
right? She fucking slams her hand and a nail goes through. Like, hey, you dumb? Or
Yeah,
like,
and
what's
then-
happening?
And then she stops and goes, ah! It's like, bro, let's go. Let's rewind back to Home Alone. That dude is literally stomping his feet because of tar. And the second it goes literally an inch, he's like, ah! and
He
falls
is
the-
yelling as loud
is
as he
in
can.
pain, bro. He is like a wounded gazelle, and he falls on the ground. This bitch went and fucking stuck through her hand, and she's like, ow.
Yeah, and then she starts crying.
And then she starts crying.
And I'm like, so it didn't hurt when the first impact?
And
It
people
didn't,
like-
it didn't hurt half the finger in? Like,
and people are like, "Oh, fucking adrenaline, bro! It's adrenaline." No, I get that you're in adrenaline. You're trying to sneak away from these people who are gonna kill you. Nothing is more terrifying than being stuck on a staircase. And then there's a
Tetanus.
maniac 8-year-old throwing shit at you that you could die from, and now you have a nail stuck in your foot. That is the most terrifying thing. You don't know what this 8-year-old's capable
the
of.
most terrifying thing is tetanus.
He could know Krav Maga, bro. Like,
Right,
what
you
if-
don't know.
What if you get fucked up midway through the
Right,
stairs? You're just
right.
stuck being like a punching bag.
I swear.
That's more scary than the people in the mask.
But no, I was like, how are you gonna just slam your hands though? Like,
Yeah, you're trying to get away. Why are you adding the fucking whole way?
right? Like, there's no way you didn't feel the minute you put your hand down, like lightly, because you're crawling, right? The minute you put down your hand lightly, you're gonna feel that. Oh shit! Hey, there's a nail. Hold on. All right.
And then dude is looking at her while he's trying to pull it out. He's like 3, 2, 1. No, bro, that's gonna make her scream more because she's anticipating the pain. Just 3, 2. Sorry. Cover your mouth so that way we can fucking move it because you'll feel it less if you're not expecting
And bitch
it.
didn't know how to be quiet at all, bro. So she's trying to hide from one of the strangers, right? And she finds like a bush that she's gonna hide in. And it is the driest, the loudest, the fucking most terrible bush that you could
Twigs
be in.
snapping everywhere, bro. For all those teenagers who used to smoke, remember when you used to smoke and you have to put it on your grinder, like the weed, and then it's like dry because you can't keep it anywhere, and the entire time you're just like looking at the door, hoping your mom doesn't walk in, just like, and it's the whole time.
Right.
It sounds like a fucking old lock from the Victorian era.
Right,
You're like,
dude.
why are you so fucking? Why?
Every breath she take, every breath you. Sorry, every
You
breath.
can't focus for like a minute. You need
No.
Ritalin like
For real.
like immediately.
So every breath she took, bro, the bush was going.
was she watching her with every
Right.
step? I'm
With every
sorry.
step. She did. The stranger
did.
came.
She looked at her.
The strangers was looking at her, and the girl was like, "I'm gonna stay still so she doesn't see me." Like, bitch, I see you.
Bitch,
I see you.
You're
see
a
me,
redhead.
see you.
You're a redhead. You glow in the middle of the night. You're pale skinned and you have the really red hair. I can see you, guy.
Right, dude. It's like, bitch, do you know that I can see you?
Like, not just that. She goes into the bush and there's the guy that they killed in the beginning of the scene. Oh, by the way, they killed a guy randomly in the beginning of
Yeah,
the scene. It wasn't
No,
important.
it's not
that's why we
important to
didn't
the
put it.
story.
Anyway, he's there and it's like, bro, he's decomposing. He's like obviously rotted. Like
That motherfucker's breathing on you, bro.
he's
Like,
looking juicy and his like face is right on you and you're like, you can't smell that? You hid in that bush and you can't smell that? Like that's a powerful and unique smell.
right,
Unique as fuck.
right.
That's death. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't
Fucking death.
You can't smell
I'm
that.
telling you, he's sitting there.
And she walks by. Fuck. It's like, well, yeah,
Right.
fuck.
He was sitting there, return the slab. It's like, bitch, fucking. You want to turn that shit that way, my guy? God damn.
Just a random guy comes out. Do not read from the book. I'm sorry, but
Imhotep.
but
Come on, dude.
It was so like it was so bad and inconsistent. It's like you can hear that. How did you not see her?
No, and then let's talk about the other side thing that no one pays attention to because it's small detail. She calls 911, right? The operator is fucking hello.
Bro, knock your phone down 2 little bars of volume. Everybody can hear it.
You are
The whole tri-state area heard you on that 911 call, bro.
the operator, bro, is like yelling.
She has no training. We've been attacked.
None.
By who? Shh. I'm still being attacked. Where are you? Shh.
Ma'am,
I'm
I
being
can't help you if I
attacked.
can't hear you. Bitch.
Bitch, don't you have like the
shut up.
pepperoni thing that you do when you're being abducted? Like pretend you're a pizza place. Fuck. Lower your
Dude.
voice.
But she is like yelling, and then on top of that, the operator ends up like the phone dies, the operator hangs up, and then the bitch fucking yells because the operator like went away, and I was like, hey, aren't you trying to hide?
And
like,
also that stranger is deaf as fuck. Like they need to be put
Has
out
to
commission
be.
immediately.
Has to be.
That dad needs to be a more responsible parent and go get her ears checked because you didn't hear that, my guy. You didn't hear. You're about as useful as Helen Keller.
right.
You couldn't hear that? Like, bro, it's like snapping everywhere, and you're just like, machete.
If there's no wind, and a bush is moving. I mean,
Yeah, dude, it's like.
I would assume, hey, there may be something in there.
You need
I'm
to go
just-
back to serial killer school, bro. That's like
Right.
101.
That's 101.
That's basic
If there's
shit.
no wind and a bush is moving, there's clearly someone there.
For once and for all, Google, with the AI problems that it's been having, and this movie proved that the people with asthma, it's just in your head.
All in
Apparently,
your
it's
head.
just in your head.
All in your head.
We took the time because we saw a scene in The Stranger where the guy drops his inhaler and you're like, cool, bet. He moves on. And then he's like, oh my God, I'm having an asthma attack. Let me get my inhaler from my jacket pocket. It's gone. And he goes, fuck, I'm having an asthma attack. What do I do? He sees a bottle of water and I was like, oh, he's going to drink it. It's
Right.
going to lighten up the mucus. Like, I'm thinking
something.
medically. It's like, it's going to lighten up the mucus. He's going to be able to breathe. Maybe not great, but he'll be calming down, right? My dude twists the bottle, opens it, which by the way is unrealistic because if you twist the bottle and hit the cap, it's like Hiroshima.
It goes.
It's like fucking,
it literally goes.
you get shrapnel
Out
with the
loud.
fucking plastic.
Right,
but
dude.
Whatever. It didn't. He was able to open it and just go, whatever. He did that, and then he fucking breathes into it, and then he's fine. He's miraculously fine. No asthma, not even a trace of a phlegm, like nothing at all. He's completely fine. I didn't know steroids can be replaced by an empty water bottle.
Right.
Thank you for that. I'm glad that science has now progressed that far.
So then we looked up if you can actually use a water bottle. You can, technically, but when you get the water bottle, you have to put your inhaler inside.
Yeah.
So fucking useless.
We literally looked up how can you prevent an asthma attack without an inhaler and a water bottle? And it says step 1, grab your inhaler. Well, that's fucking fucking useful.
And the second step was take a deep breath. Like, bitch, asthma. Like,
it's like what do you do if you're having an asthma attack? Take a deep breath. And then you try to be patient. You're like, maybe it's like one of your friends that didn't hear. You're like, they had their AirPods on. They were just
they had something,
just like,
dude.
I'm gonna ask you again, AI. How do you prevent an asthma attack? Or how do you stop an asthma attack? Breathe deep. Asthma
Attack.
The inability to breathe. And you want me to breathe. That's step 1?
That's hilarious, dude.
What do you mean that's step 1?
Like, it's like the dumb cousin, bro. Like,
it's like the slow cousin that you push in the fucking wagon. Asthma. How do you stop that bitch?
And then you
breathe deep.
And then you try to spell it. You're like, A-S. Thma, bro.
Thma. All right, just fucking figure it out, AI. What is going on?
Like, come on, bro, back me up.
But yeah, no. So that was the thing. And then when we were looking at the diagram of what they wanted to show us with the inhaler, they wanted us to cut a hole in the bottle, stick the inhaler in there, and then put the tip out and then breathe in from the bottle. And I was like, we have the inhaler. What is the need for this 007 bullshit?
Right.
Why do you need to
Why are we building a silencer for
why am I building a silencer for my inhaler?
For my inhaler. It's not that loud.
Like it's not loud. At best. But you're over here making me make like this steampunk mechanism for you're like, why?
You're like, let me pull out my inhaler.
Yeah, bro. It's like you pulled out a bong at that party. You're like, why is it 12 feet?
Why is it
12 feet?
Let me ask you a question. That bong is bigger than you. Why?
What, you can crawl up in that bitch? Because that's the only way you can take a hit. That's the only way you're gonna take a blim off that.
Like there's people that take hits off of like a leaf blower. And it's like, how do you do that?
Why?
Like, why?
That is a leaf blower, not a bong.
Right.
Stop trying to be an engineer. Just go to school.
Like, dude. Damn.
Bro, by the way, I've lost all faith in Google. When it came to
no,
that, I was like, lost all faith.
I can't. No, last time I looked up a medical condition, I was having tummy aches for like a long time. I was like, what is it? I had stage 4 terminal cancer.
Shit you not. One of the AI responses, what do you do if you're suicidal? Grab a gun. Oh my goodness, AI.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. That's how you do it.
That's step 1, just death. You can't even I can't even talk to you as a friend through my problems.
Second one's gonna be man up. All right, cool, bet.
Sack up. Oh shit, my bad.
My bad. My problems ain't relevant, I guess.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. I'll just stay here.
But yeah, so now with all the people who have asthma out there, just breathe, bro. That's what Google
Take a
says.
deep breath. And if you don't have your inhaler, just get your inhaler,
bro. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah,
like
stop
that's
being
exactly
a bitch, dude.
what happens.
Like, you're just being dramatic. That's what it is.
At this point, you're just
you're asking for attention.
At this point, Google even says you're pathetic, bro. Come on,
right?
Like, just breathe.
You're just asking for attention,
bro. That's horrible. AI is so bad.
Next time your ex-girlfriend Brian Adams has an asthma attack, just give her a water bottle. Fuck
Don't
it.
be mean.
Just give her. Here I am.
The worst part about it is that you don't have to say the name, and everyone knows who you're talking about.
Yep, everyone knows.
Anyway.
Everyone that knows us personally.
No, they've all seen it.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's so many. I get so many views on these videos, and then they're like, only half the views. I'm like, oh, it's people who've blocked me who are spying.
I love it.
They're just spying on me. I get it.
It's one of my favorite things.
It's awesome. But anyway, other than that, the movie was pretty great.
Oh no, I have more complaints. I have more complaints.
Oh, you did?
I have more complaints. Wait, I'm not done. So the thing I don't like about this movie as well is that in the Strangers, they catch the man and the woman, right? And in the first one, they stab the motherfucker like 8 times.
Yeah,
right?
like with anger behind
it.
Like
there was intent, right? So they're stabbing this bitch, right? And the guy dies, and then Liv Tyler, lives and tells the Mormon kids run or whatever.
Liv Tyler lived.
And she tells the Mormon kids, hey, run or get out, or whatever the fuck she screams at them, or just screams at them. What the fuck?
Sounds like a shitty punk album.
Right.
Liv Tyler live.
Liv Tyler live. It sounds like a James Bond movie.
No. No, there would be like 3 redundancies. Live now, again, forever, die tomorrow. It's like,
Yesterday.
why?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, part 2. What?
Part 2.
Anyway, what were you saying?
So they stabbed her like 80 times, right? In this one, they stabbed her once and then just kicked her over. Like, that's not gonna kill no one.
Literally, yes.
Literally, no.
Literally, you stab them into the lungs and you're tilting them over so the
They
blood and
didn't.
shit
They
comes
didn't
out.
stab her in the lungs though.
Yeah, because that guy's lungs were already fucked.
Right? Like he
Just
wasn't.
get a water bottle, bro.
No,
You're fine.
dude. He was being dramatic. His lungs were working anyway.
Anyway.
And then they stabbed him in the lungs. And like, if it's gonna do anything.
And then he's like, oh, it's like, bro, you've been training for this
like,
your whole life.
right?
Come on,
For
stop
real.
crying.
Like it's like an asthma attack, bro. Just use a water
Just
bottle.
breathe. just grab your inhaler, my guy. You got
Grab your
stab in
inhaler,
the
bro.
lungs. Grab your inhaler.
Grab your inhaler. Don't be stupid. All right. But like they stabbed her in the stomach, right here, just playing in the fat, in the baby, right?
In the baby.
Right in the baby.
Right in the miscarriage.
Right in the
I'm sorry.
miscarriage. Right in the abortion.
Oh man.
So they stab her there and they just kick her over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not gonna kill her. At least like stab her in the chest, do something.
I think that was anatomically correct.
Hey, and hold on. The cop coming to the crime scene, is kind of dumb.
Why?
He like the cop was coming, right? They had the truck and they were coming, right? At the same time. And then the truck like pops a fucking Vin Diesel.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
He yeeted and speeded it that way.
And started going down the road. The cop ends up going like this. Like you see the truck leaving the crime scene that you're supposed to be going to.
I don't think he had time to see it. I think he was around the corner. But either way, it's like, yeah, bro, like you didn't see the taillights. You didn't see the dust.
You didn't see the headlights coming the same direction you were?
I think he was around the corner.
There was
Seriously,
no
in the
corner.
scene-
There was no corner.
In the scene, I think he was around the corner. He was coming like that. And as he was coming this way, because the trees were in the way, I think as he was coming this way, this dude yeeted
Yeah,
that
so
way.
are the trees like conjoined or is it like a wall or what's happening?
It's also in the dark, my guy.
And they have headlights.
I understand. They solved an asthma attack with a bottle of water.
True. I can't, you know.
I'm just trying to give the movie some credit. It was a good movie.
The fact that Jeepers Creepers, bro, fucking CGI the
CGI
rope.
rope. I can't do
That's
that. I
just
can't do that one.
ridiculous.
I can't
bro.
do that one again. How do you CGI?
It's ridiculous, my guy.
Still, again, that makes me appreciate Strangers Chapter 1
so much more. Yeah.
So much more.
Hey, yo,
I
I'm not
love that.
taking a shower ever again with that shit by myself.
No, fuck that.
Dude,
that
hell
guy's
no.
gonna be there waiting.
That
for
guy's
you.
gonna be there looking at you and shit. In the movie, she takes a shower, which I don't understand. After like 3 knocks from this person looking for Tamara, I would have never taken a shower. But she decides,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna take a shower. She takes a shower, and this motherfucker's just watching her.
And whoever the fuck says girl math, I'll hit you. Like, dude, you get a person that knocks 3 times, stays in the silhouette, and you hear all these other creepy shit, and you're like, shower.
It's like,
I'm
you know
gonna
what
go.
would be good? Dude, no, the funniest scene. We almost skipped it, and I'm so glad I remembered. They're getting attacked by the strangers, and they go into like the bathroom to seclude themselves. And he goes, "Hurry up, we have to find a weapon." And he goes to the medicine cabinet.
we need to find a weapon. Medicine cabinet. Right. Not the porcelain on top of the fucking on top of the toilet. Medicine cabinet. That's where I keep my tweezers too, bro.
Yeah, dude. As you know, I've kept my machetes there before.
Can you just imagine the dude from The Strangers like fucking him up? He just pulls out tweezers in the eye
With one freaking eye.
and just crawls away. He's like, bitch.
I
I was prepared.
If someone hits me with tweezers, I'm gonna just fuck him up.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't
I'm
care.
just gonna
I'm
kill
not
you.
gonna do the psychological
Yeah,
torment anymore.
we're not doing the
We're
psychological. I'm just
fuck
gonna
you up.
drag you and just cut off your head because at this point I'm done with you.
Like,
you poked me in the
you-
fucking eye.
I have now issues with my eye, and I'm gonna fuck you up now because you pissed me off.
Yeah, and it's one of those annoyances. You're like, ah, fuck, son of a.
Right. I
And you're
was
just
trying to be
angry.
nice to you. Kill you slowly, make it fun for all of us. But no,
all
you had to
involved.
ruin it.
Give you a little bit of suspense. But no,
Right.
now I'm gonna kill you.
Now I'm gonna kill you just head on. Fuck you.
Bro, that was
And then the guy when he gets rammed with the car, right? He ends up shooting a shotgun through the windshield. 3 feet in front of him with the stranger in front of him, right? And he misses. How you miss?
fucking stranger did the Michael Jackson lead.
Right.
just to
He
get away
say
from
yeet.
and are you okay? I'm sorry.
He said he's a smooth criminal.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's not that one. I totally did the wrong song.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Fuck. All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
See, now I can't do that.
But I was like, how do you miss? The shotgun when it shoots, it goes like this, my guy. Right? How you miss?
And the dude just
I thought of Mulan immediately. Just how did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
bro. He really did miss. It's like, bro, you just turned and he was away from the bullets.
Right.
You can't shoot. You can't shoot shit.
Yeah, for real, dude. You ain't shit at hunting.
You ain't shit at anything. You can't even breathe.
You couldn't spy because you're loud as fuck.
With
You
that
couldn't
wheezing?
shoot because you suck as shit.
No.
And why was he talking to that one stranger?
Oh, dude, he has the girl turned around. He has a shotgun to her head, and he's over here fucking doing a Mark Antony fucking soliloquy. It's like, bro, this isn't Henry V. Just fucking shoot her.
He's trying to be like the macho man.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you know how your first kill's always harder.
You're gonna be my second.
You're gonna be my second.
And then the dude comes over and fucking hits him in
and
the
gets
side.
yeeted in the face, bro. His fucking head goes whoop.
It's like, bro, just go shoot her, move around, and be like, all right, who's next?
I'd be like, hey, put down the knife. Okay, boom, boom. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Next.
Next one. I wouldn't even have said that. I would have been like, hello there.
Hello there. Pass. All right, next one.
We're done. So, what would you rate the movie?
I give it like a 6.
6?
It was good. It was
was
funny to talk about.
Mhm.
So I'll give it a 6.
I'm gonna go an extra point higher, just because I love slasher movies. I'll give it a 7.5. Point and a half. 7.5.
Right.
Just because I
I
love
like
the
slasher
slasher.
movies, but it just didn't hit the slasher criteria for me.
I think it hit minus the boobs. I think it hit pretty well. I'm actually excited to see what they do next, because it set it up for the sequel. So I'm excited to see what goes on next.
Speaking of which, end credit scene. He was in her hospital room.
Yeah, dude. I
Ain't
think-
no nurses come by,
Yeah,
no
dude.
doctors. Hey, yo, why you laying with her?
Where's that bitch that was in the taco stand? Because she has like 8 jobs.
Right.
She does like half the jobs in the town.
Right.
Like everything. She works at the taco stand. She works at the fucking grocery store. At the diner.
Right.
She works at the fucking gas station. It's like, you could be a nurse.
Right.
Why not?
But like, answer me honestly. Ain't no nurses coming into her room
Not
to
at
check
all.
on her. Hey, yo, why you laying with her, my guy?
Yeah, bro. Like at all.
Like no one's gonna
No
say
one. No one.
And
came-
how do you wake up, right? How do you wake up? She was like this, right? How you wake up and not turn to go look at your phone or something because your phone was over here,
And not just that. Like, how do you not see the big bulge behind you going?
right?
Like,
Or the breathing, because that
Yeah.
motherfucker, the whole movie,
yeah, bro. That guy could
like
not.
how you
That guy was a major mouth breather, bro. Like
for
forever.
real, dude. Like how do you not hear that? And she
Dude.
gets up. Like after you get up, do you not look at your bed? Do you not do something? Am I the only one?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of scary movies. I'm not getting up without looking at my surroundings first.
Yeah, dude. I don't even take a shit like that.
Right.
Like, it's my house. I'll still pull back the curtain.
Right? No,
Like,
hell no.
You ain't gonna catch me with my pants
The
down mid
minute
shit.
I feel like the minute I don't pull back the curtain, there's gonna be no lady there.
See-
I'm gonna fuck someone up.
See, that's why I couldn't live in California, bro. That's why I moved from California. I couldn't do that, bro. I was so petrified that I was gonna be on the toilet and we were gonna get like a fucking earthquake, like one of them San Andreas fault earthquakes, and I'm just gonna be there stuck, shit in my pants. Like I can't even wipe because like the fucking building is collapsing.
Hey, look, if you were to end up like that and dying pooping, I would laugh at you.
Yeah, no, I'd go out like the king was,
Uh,
like fucking straight on the
Just
shit,
out, straight on the shirt.
just dangling. Yeah, dude, I could. That would be a big.
At
fear of mine.
least if you die when you release your bowels, I mean,
I'm already there.
you're there.
Yeah, you're there.
Quick
bro.
cleanup, I guess.
yeah. I mean,
Not,
Not
really,
really.
but whatever. You know, same shit.
but anyway, I think this is a good place to end it. Next week, I think we're gonna do tarot, right?
I believe so.
I believe we're gonna do tarot. Stay tuned for next week. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.